Hey everybody, NikoTheLegend here, also known as the well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, rambling idiot, and vigil. And oh boy, am I excited to talk to you guys about what we are seeing on the screen. Yes, this is real, folks. SUIKODEN 1 and SUIKODEN 2, they're coming back in a big way. They are going to be upgraded to HD. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's real. It's happening. It's being modernized so we, new and old fans alike, can enjoy this game in all its glory. Now, I know what you're gonna say. A game that gets an HD remaster can only go one or two ways. One, really good. Two, really bad. There's not really a good middle ground when it comes to these remasters HDs. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about with certain games to where a remaster doesn't feel like a remaster at all, either because they don't do anything with it, and two, they try remastering it by completely changing everything we love and love about the game. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. It's like a poor example, like they didn't even try it. Like, there's some really bad ones out there. So folks, why am I excited about this? Well, it's because SUIKODEN 1 and 2, to me, is one of those obscure JRPG franchises that not many of us got to enjoy growing up. Me personally, I didn't enjoy SUIKODEN until maybe like almost a decade ago, until someone showed me what this was, and I couldn't believe my lying eyes that I missed out on this. Also, I didn't go the PlayStation route for the longest time until, oh geez, like when PS2 was like, I don't know, the PS3 just came out and I got a PS2. Anyway, yeah, I was always late to that game. I was always like a Nintendo and Xbox fanboy for the longest time. Anyway, so this is exciting because when I played these two games, I fell in love with them right away. They weren't your typical JRPGs just by the story alone. It's not like this big, overwhelmingly over-exhausted plot that we've seen so many times before in JRPGs like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and so on and so forth. Not saying those franchises are bad, it's just a trope we've seen, and I appreciate Konami, yes, Konami, doing this for us by releasing a franchise, a JRPG franchise, that they tried to go a different way. You know, it's really great to see this more a political type of JRPG and on a more smaller scale. And just look, I mean, you're seeing the remastered footage right now, but just look at this game. There's so much charm about it. It's great. You recruit over 100 members, 6 people fighting on your party. It's like, it's still not enough to choose between who you want, but so many different combinations. Like I said, you'll fall in love with this game right away. And I think, honestly, my opinion, that this remaster, they're going to treat it with proper care. Konami's been doing that a lot with games. They've been releasing a lot of HD packages, re-releases, collections, you name it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. TMNT collections, the arcade collections, the Castlevania collections, the Contra collections. Now we're waiting for the Silent Hill and the Metal Gear Solid collection, so let's hope that that comes to fruition. But in the meantime, I think this is going to hold us over for people who have been waiting for something SUIKODEN. Something. This is it. Now, what are some of the features about the remastered version, right? I'll get right to it. You'll see right on the screen here. So, features of SUIKODEN 1 and SUIKODEN 2 HD. All background illustrations have been upgraded to HD. Updated effects breathe new life into the pixel art animation. New environmental sound effects to immerse yourself in this fantasy world. Battle sound effects are also now HD at a new level of realism. Newly added autosave, thank God. Battle fast forward, thank God. Conversation log, boom. Those all sound great to me. When I saw the trailer for this, when it was announced at the Nintendo Switch Direct, I was amped beyond belief. I was so amped to see this. And you know what's great? They didn't change the character models. They still look nice, pixelated in all its pixelated glory. That's the one thing I always look for the most. Now, of course, the backgrounds, they're trying to add a bit more detail. I'm like 80% okay with this. The last 20% was like, I appreciate the old art more, of course, because I guess old habits die hard, or I'm just a purist, maybe. I don't know. You always appreciate the classics and the original look, but that doesn't go. That doesn't mean that I don't appreciate the in all its entirety. It's still a while till this game comes out, and I think it looks fine enough. It doesn't look like a disaster, like right from the get-go. But I could be wrong. You guys let me know down in the comments below. But guys, Suikoden 1 and 2, I'm hoping Suikoden 3, 4, and 5 get its own collection. PS2 games getting remastered. These games are not cheap to own. They are expensive. Okay, try looking up an average price of Suikoden 2. You know how much I spent on Suikoden 2 physical? The only game I ever spent this much money on that's this old, back in like 2014, like 120 bucks. That's how it is on average on eBay and any other place you'll find it. There's a reason why people love these first two games the most. Once you play it, you'll understand completely. And if you want to relive those glory days of the old JRPG, that itch that you've been trying to get rid of, well, hopefully this happens. Hopefully this does the trick and Konami does it justice. So that is Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2 HD. It's supposed to come out in 2023, so stay tuned for any further details about it. I can't wait. I can't wait to play this and not have to use an HDMI converter on a HD TV. Yeah, you heard that right. Okay, so anyway, folks, I've been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager, the snowflake, rambling idiot, and Vigil. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below of this footage you're seeing right now on repeat. If you really enjoy the new look, do you think they should have stuck with the original look, or what are some modifications do you think these guys can make to make this look even better? Honestly, I was not disappointed when I saw this, but things can change over time, to be determined. Hopefully it does the series justice. And guess what? If we're going to see Suikoden 1 and 2 come back, which is amazing, it's great. Hopefully we see 3, 4, and 5 come back, and who knows, we might see another brand new Suikoden game if there's enough sales, enough hype, enough community involved. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I appreciate your guys' attention. Thanks for stopping by, and take care, Pathfinders.